Hello, everybody. Good morning or good evening. Welcome. Hold on. How's everybody doing? My God, it's too bright here again. Green, hello. Good morning. Natasha, hey, welcome back. Tony Montana, my God, you're back. Welcome. Good to see you. Ollie. Green, you blew a funded account. I actually blew a Bulenox account myself in the Asia session. I'm going to let you guys know about it. The good news is, on my end, it was a brand new account. But anyway, Romeo, hello. Yeah, he's part of the game. Yeah. Just a second, I have to do something. It's too bright here. Ron. Reset my tip 6 days ago, and it's expired after it was 2K in profit. What? What is happening there? That is crazy, Ron. What the heck? Dude. It's expired. Damn it. You have to send them an email. Not just chat, but you have to send them an email. Curry Fishbowl, hello. Hey, Tony. Good to see you back. Bree, hello. I had to do something, but it's too bright here. Just a second. Just a second. I have to find a remote for the rollerblades. Okay, getting better. Much better now. So what the heck, Ron? That is absolutely crazy. You know what? Actually, the only thing I still too bright here. Okay, keeps getting better. Breakfast with Tom. Hey, good morning, Theo. Lexard, good to see you. What up? Yeah, the feeling sucks, I know. Close to getting your first payout. Oh, man. Oh, man. Green, I'm sorry to hear that. But, yeah, we're going to talk about that issue, by the way. Yonix, good to see you. Bad Mouse. Yeah, it's better to step away. It's better to step away for the day, maybe. Green, you know. Sun to Helsinki. Okay, I send you as much as you want. It's super sunny here this morning. If your subscription is canceled in TPT, but you have until 30, if you reset the account and pass it before, does it still count? Yeah, it counts. But you know, there's 5 minimum trading days. Obviously, I guess you have that. So if you have the subscription expiring on the 13th, sorry, 30, and you reset it now, obviously, yeah, gotta make sure you have that 5 trading days, and that's it. You know, Ron, I don't know what the heck. First, that one limit order was still in. And now this. That is like crazy. Ron, we're going to have to talk about that issue. It's counted. Yeah. Miracle, hello. Can't connect to your take profit account with Quant Tower. Let me check on my end. I am connected to Take Profit Trader. And so far I have a trade open. And by the way, I'm not able to connect to MyFundedFutures this morning. Seem to be having an issue with DX feed data. I just have a long position here. So there seemed to be an issue with the DX feed data. I don't know if you guys had the same problem this morning with MyFundedFutures. Morning, Geldraden. Sorry, Geldragen. Welcome. Good to see you, man. You passed 150K? Good job, Ollie. Nice. Congratulations. I have to wait 2 p.m. for my TP to getting hit. Wow. Oh, wow. Very cool. Ron, you restarted on the set, and I was on day 6 now. And I restarted. Okay, I think the expiration is being reset. Well, the expiration is not resetting, Ron. That's the thing. When you have a canceled account, and it's the same at every prop firm, when you have a canceled account and you reset your canceled account, you only have time until the next rebill cycle starts. So because you canceled it, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered on the account because that's all you get to pass the account. Yeah, MyFundedFutures is having a buy one get one, but only if you pass. Yeah, exactly. So if you buy an evaluation account at MyFundedFutures and you pass it, you get another evaluation account for free, but only for 30 days. Okay, 30 days. so it's up to you. It's a good deal. I think it's an awesome deal. Double chance, you know. Satoshi, I reset my eval on TPT. They charged me, but the account got disabled. They still haven't replied. Is that I mean, I'm sure you checked the expiration date, or is it an active subscription, or is it a canceled account? You know, you gotta look into that. Good morning, Gurkalp. Hello. I wish you the same. I'm doing great. So I'm doing great. Yeah. Does Take Profit have Discord? No, they don't have Discord. You can email them at support@takeprofittrader.com. I tried to reach out for them on chat yesterday multiple times, no reply. So the only thing you can do is email them, I guess. 200 gone because of stupid rules. Man. You want straight to funded. Nice, Tony. The BOGO is well, currently I mean, the BOGO with MyFundedFutures, I mean, the cheapest account, the Starter Plus, you can get a 6% discount from the Starter Plus if you use my code. That's the standard discount all over the board. Let me just check it, but I think it's 6%. Hold on. Starter Plus is 124. Yeah, if you type in my code, you get a 6% discount and a buy one get one for free, but you only get the free evaluation account once you pass the initial one. So that's the deal with MyFundedFutures right now, which is a good deal, I guess. It's still active. Then I don't know, man. Satoshi, I suppose you should send them an email real soon. I'm sorry, I just have to manage this trade. So that's kind of crazy, man. Yeah, I gotta say officially that Take Profit Trader support is really, really behind. Like huge delays. Best DJ in town. Hello. Oh, there you go. They will refund it to you. Okay. Thank you for the info, best DJ in town. That's good to know. $509 worth of account. Congratulations, Tony. Yeah, I sent them an email. Obviously, I'm not expecting a reply within the next 1 or 2 days. Yeah. Tell me hello. Good morning. Well, I wish I could. Oh, sorry. Yeah, green. So we haven't talked about that issue. Yeah, grab one with the cheat code. But you know, so I just blew up a Bulenox account in the Asia session. Here it is. Now, it was almost a brand new account, and it looks like I mean, I made $800 yesterday, and after the reset during the Asia session, I went crazy. I'm going to show you what happened. So it's basically this account has been activated on the weekend. So on the first day I made $841, and then I got on tilt on the Asia session. I'm going to explain what happened here. So after the 6 p.m. reset, I was looking for this zone. There is a 5 minute, no, sorry, 1 minute actually. So there was a 1 minute zone here. Right, this one. And I saw the drop happening after the 6 p.m. reset. I was like, oh man, I want to get into this drop because it's going to go down. And I was having some connection issues, so I was very mad. I was super mad because I was having this issue. And by the time I got logged into the Bulenox account, you can imagine what happened. So I was targeting this level here, like the downside of the zone. And so I got into a short exactly here. Boom. And so obviously it was good for a while. Then I was a little bit pissed off. I kept adding to the position. So I got on tilt because I was so angry. Even here, no, here I was adding to the position as it went down. Okay, this was the second part when I kept adding to the short position here. And obviously I was super over leveraged. So after this push, guys, it was total crazy. It took my stop loss here in this area exactly to the tick. It took me out completely. I mean, obviously with the biggest maximum loss limit. I took the stop and then boom, went down to my original target. So I was totally in a, I don't even know what I felt. I was so pissed off. I went in. I was definitely sure that we should be taking out that order block. Went in short. I said, okay, it swept this 1 minute fair value gap. It should be dropping now, and it did. So I just added one more. Actually, not just one. I oversized here. I should, if I did not oversize here, I could have survived this even if I don't use a stop or I was on tilt. And it took me out here and then went to the target. So I was so pissed off at this point. I was like, ugh. Totally in a tilt mode. But like the good news, the good and the bad is that it was a brand new funded account, and so it is what it is. Did I call? No, I entered to this trade before the stream started. Just a few minutes before the stream started. I was waiting for this inversion gap, and as soon as we got this up close candle, I entered the trade. My target is Asia high, which is basically relative equal high, and a supply zone high as well. So that's why I entered the trade. Osama, good morning. Hello. You gotta do something about that. This take profit trader support. I mean, this really sucks. I just don't like it. I don't know what to trade now. I have nothing. Well, Ron, I don't know. I mean, it's a tough situation at this moment. Another 100 gone. So that was because of the reset. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I mean, I know once you cancel one account, once you cancel it, you obviously have to be aware of how much time you have left. But still, I know what you're saying, Ron. I don't know. That sucks. That sucks. I know. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, exactly. Blesses. It happens. I mean, at least the analysis was correct. I was super sure. I was 100% confident, and I'm still am about that setup and that trade. So I was super confident that it should break that order block, and it did. But I was just pissed off. You know, the main thing I was pissed off is basically that it took me out to the tick. Like maybe 1 or 2 ticks into my stop loss. Boom. And immediately turn around into my original target. So that really sucks. when I took that break from futures for 2 weeks and went to trade options with 1K cash, boy, that was hard. Is it really that hard to trade those options? Wow. It was one of my funded accounts claiming that I had an open trade. What? That's crazy, Jay. What the heck? I don't know what is this XP point. This is something YouTube does nowadays, Tony. I don't know, something new from YouTube. I have no idea. Something new from YouTube chat. So, yeah, I just saw the monthly fee. I don't even know how much is the monthly fee. I think it's oh, TP hit. Nice. Let's go. So we going for the Asia high. I don't know. It was like $85 or $80. I don't know how much is the monthly fee right now, but I can check it. Hold on. Promotion. I don't know. I don't know how much is the monthly fee right now. I'm looking for it. Lifetime fees. I don't know how much is the monthly fee. I guess they uppered it from $80, but I don't know how much. The market makers are watching the stream, yes. Yeah. Should have been. Oh. Ambi, hello. Which of the accounts is 50? Well, you can get Apex accounts for 30 something dollars, Bulenox accounts for 30 something. If you're brand new with the MyFundedFutures, you can get the starter account for $47. You can get Top Step account for 49. TRADEIFY account, I don't know how much is that. I guess DayTraders can give you an account for $37. And if you add a little bit extra, like for $75, you can get 2 accounts with no activation fee. With the Funded Futures Network buy one get one for free promo, you know, for $75 you can get 2 50K accounts with no activation fee. So $37.50 for 1 account with no activation fee at Funded Futures Network, and I just getting my 5th payout from the same account with Funded Futures Network. So I like that thing. Hold on. Her lifetime. Oh, 85 monthly. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, thank you. KK Trade, good morning. Marco, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, rhythmic. For rhythmic, it's 85. Okay. Not Faber, what's up? Newsly, hello. Mohit, hey, good morning. Yeah, $32 for evaluation account. I just got a new funded account as well with Apex. So looking to build up those accounts. I'm doing great, baby. All is good. I just had a nice long trade here, going for Asia high. And I don't even know what else there is to go. We took out relative equal highs. We still have a fair value gap higher. I am not interested to jump into a long position, although I think it could be pushing into that gap at 130. And that's it. This one created this down here, a bullish order block. Come on. Okay. Low of this candle, 21.25. Okay, this is a 5-minute bullish order block. Demand zone. And we'll see. Nice. You took TP. All right. Yeah, this was on the 1 minute. This was pretty much lining up with the relative equal highs here. It also is officially an Asia high, and this has created the perfect supply zone here. So that was a really good target. Once I saw this level, all I needed is just one single, any kind of confirmation that it wants to go higher. So once it inverted this gap with this candle, I just took it. Boom. Like, let's go. And that was it. That was it. So I need to get some, because I lost this Bulenox account. It was, as I said, almost brand new. I need to get a new one. Oh, I just wanted to activate my, another issue with Take Profit Trader. I just wanted to activate my new pro account, and I don't have activation credits, so I guess I have to send them another email. I'm missing my activation credit. That sucks. That sucks because I cannot activate the new pro account right now. Great. Dilzik, good morning. I don't know, Satoshi. I emailed them yesterday. Previously, I emailed them like a week ago, no, almost 2 weeks ago, and I got the answer in 3 business days for the email. It took them 3 business days to get back to me. So, anyone else having trouble, by the way, logging into MyFundedFutures DX feed data? There seemed to be an issue. I hope they resolved it. Okay. Anyway, then use yes. I've issued with the X feed. Okay, so I guess you also got the same error, right? So I'm not able to connect to MyFundedFutures. Yeah, bank holiday on Thursday. Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Gotta keep that in mind. And today is going to be the FOMC speech from Powell, and today is gonna be the press conference and everything. So that's gonna be interesting. And as I used to say, that the real kicker is gonna be the press conference. So get ready. Yeah, well, yeah, it's technically, for me, it's gonna be today. For most of you guys, it's gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, because in my time, it's already 8:27. In my time, it's gonna be at 8 p.m. Hey, JT. But yeah, technically tomorrow. Yeah, Yonix, I have the same issue with MyFundedFutures. There is a DX feed connection issue. Not even Volumetrica is able to connect on the dashboard, so I hope they will fix it soon. I hope so. You got any SMT? Seems like we do. With ES here, ES didn't go higher than the Asia high, and NQ did. So we do have a bit of an SMT here. So I'm guessing we could see a drop, but I don't trust this. If you go to the 5 minute, we still have a 5 minute fair value gap a little bit higher. Feels like it might want to tap into that area to pick up some more. This looks like a bull flag. Yeah, it looks like it would be a good opportunity to go short, but that's the problem. I just don't trust this. We still have liquidity higher, and ES, I think ES wants to kick higher as well. So there you go. NQ wants to get into that zone. I mean, fair value gap, sorry. That's a 5 minute CB right there. So I just don't think that. I mean, this is just not enough for me to go short. It has to make a much better displacement. Anyway, gotta wait a little bit and see what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. This man. Jesus.
Last giveaway, baby smile, now I need to save money.
Dude. Guys, I don't know. Gadragan, he's just he's just throwing money into the chat. Like, I can say that almost every day. What the heck is going on? Oh, Gadragan, I don't know what to say, man. Thank you so much in the name of the community. That is a lot. That is a lot. Man. I really don't know what to say. $50 cash giveaway, I guess, everybody. It's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen. Itwith, hello. Welcome. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna set this up. I don't know what to say. Thanks again. This guy is just putting the money in. Look at this guy.
Flowers for your dad smile.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know really what to say. Super generous. I was just reading a comment from Chess here. He's saying, morning, unfortunately blew my accounts yesterday. Was literally 20 from payout and tilted. Chaz, that's, I completely know what you're saying, and trust me, I know the feeling. I put on a video in January or February. I was $5,000 into payouts. All I needed to do is just flip the account for one more day, I think, or two at Apex. Four accounts, $5,000 ready for withdrawal. All I had to do is just flip the account one more day. All I had to do. And I lost $5,000 ready for payout in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. Check out that video. I know how the feeling goes, Chaz. I know how it goes. Completely. So, guys, I'm going to set this up in a minute. Just a second here. Happy Father's Day to you folks who lost your father or are being. That's for Chris. Thank you for in the name of everybody. Galgadon is just amazing. Activate Apex on NinjaTrader again. I can log into a trader, but not in NinjaTrader. If you're having a Rhythmic feed, you have to log into Rhythmic Trader, accept the agreement for the data, and in NinjaTrader you have to add as Rhythmic connection. So you have to add a Rhythmic paper trading as a server. That's how you can log in with NinjaTrader. I think there's a video somewhere about that. Zena, oh my gosh, I have to start the giveaway. I'm gonna be with you guys in a second. I have to set up the giveaway sponsored by Geldragon again. Let me just set this up. Hold on. Okay. Giveaway started! Exclamation mark cash. Okay, here's the displacement, which I like to the downside. Lost 7 accounts, but still not giving up. Xena, I forbid you to give up. Okay, just maybe take it slow, but don't give up, Xena. That's not an option to give up. There's no plan B. Juan, San Jose from San Jose. What? Hello. Thanks for joining. Exactly. Well, that happened like about in early in the year, in February maybe, or end of January, something like that. It was crazy. I was so pissed off. I was totally, I mean, $5,000. All I needed to do is just flip the accounts and click the withdrawal button. And I was trading by the rules. I did everything by the rules with Apex. Everything. And 5K down the toilet. Boom. Just like that. So. Oh, thank you, JT. So, so NinjaTrader, you have to add as a Rhythmic connection. Let me scroll the chat real quick. If I forget anyone, then I'm sorry about that. Look at this. We might gonna see a possible shift to the downside here. I would like to take this trade. I just don't know which account should I take this on. All right. Entered to a short position, targeting 45. 45.50. Let's see how it goes. I got a short position on. And it's not looking good. That's why I just entered the 2 micros. Cash, oh, hello. Good morning. That's the SMT. Let's see how it is going to react. I'm still not sold completely on the idea, and that's why I just entered the 2 micros. I have a feeling that it wants to go into that 5-minute CB up there. Actually, the level for that is... Okay, that's 130.25. Oh my god, it's not looking good. Okay. Okay, this might be it for this trade. So I'm just scrolling down. Everybody was typing cash. Awesome, awesome. Where is the 6 p.m. Sunday open price? 6 p.m. Sunday open. I guess down here. Here. Here's the 6 p.m. Sunday open. So new week opening gap low and new week opening gap high. And this trade is going to the dumpster. And whoever feels like giving up, always remember that giving up ain't even an option. Exactly, Marshall. Who was in a good place and has lost everything and yet can't give up. Marshall, wow, that is strong. That is very strong. I like that comment there. Thank you for that input. I love that. And I can totally feel you there, because I was about to give up in 2022. I was about to give up 21 actually. So my darkest hours in terms of giving up was in 2021. And I just said, I no, I can't. There's no way I give up. Carol, good morning. Can I travel to banned country and still trade there? I don't know, Ali. I mean, I don't know if they're watching the IP address. I don't think they're watching the IP address because they have bigger fish to fry right now. I'm closing my trade, by the way, because this trade is just going to the stop, so I just closed it manually. I had a small loss of $69 on this one. I think we're going for the 130 here. Maybe not. Look at that. Let me just check something. $120. I have to check what's the level on the mini just to make sure what we can expect from this market. 129.75, so that's closer. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't think they have the support to watch the IP address. Are they trying to make us go long? I don't know. Imagine giving up with all the time, resources you put in, how many hours of sleep. Exactly. Exactly. It's just, I was thinking the same thing, you know, back then, years ago. Like, I put in so much energy, everything. I sacrificed my free time. I sacrificed, maybe I can say, like, family relationships, free times with my girlfriend. You know, lots of stuff. And you know, I just cannot give up. I realized that back then, like, it's just not an option to give up just like that. So let me look at this. What is happening with this trade? I mean, with the this trade, it's over. But it's just amazing what the heck is going on with NQ right now. Yeah, you're welcome, Ali. I'm sorry, I just really don't know. But that's what I think. Sopham, hey, welcome. Natasha was ready to quit, then I went back to FTMO. Let's go. I need the big, yeah. If you're trading big, you definitely need that bigger room to trade. So that's why it's good there. Less than a year ago. Wow. It's very hard. That when you got to that point, just one of the hardest places to be. BC Drums, welcome back. Hey, good to see you. And Trader Joe is here. Hey. Like, it's really one of the hardest places to be when you're about to give it up and you have to convince yourself like you just can't. You know. Yeah, you just can't do it. Once you realize that, okay, you can't do that. That's when everything starts to shift and change. All right. All right. Swept some highs here, but I don't know. This 5-minute fair value gap is just holding it. Well, Sopham on gold. I wasn't even checking too much on gold, but well, we swept some lows here. Do we have some nice zones? Yeah, we do, but not too perfect. Obviously, gold is just always bullish, right? So that's the main thing with gold. But we took some liquidity here. This is a zone here, so it might want to go lower and maybe take more liquidity. It's just hard to say. It made a relative equal high up there, and so on the 1 hour, it's really hard to say. No bias on my end for gold. We should see some more movement happening. There's just nothing here that I like. We have this zone on the 1 hour, you know, right here. And this is a valid one. So I'm not sure if gold wants to do this, like just go down and take the zone, and then maybe after that it will try to go higher. I would be very careful to go long, that's for sure, because as you see, this is definitely a bearish movement here. I'm not saying it won't go up, but you know, looking to the left here, we have some minor zones here, like here at 33.84. There's another one here at 80. So just be careful with the long positions. That's all I see. Wait for a proper shift to the upside. Otherwise, I think it's just going to grind lower, at least to 33.86. But I really don't feel it right now on gold. I don't feel it. I feel something on NQ that we have this level down there, that 42. Good morning, Karsten. Hey. The week started out good. Secured another payout from FundedFutures network. I wish you the same as well, Karsten. Karsten is super awesome and super nice. Drops in almost every day. Wishing the best for everybody. Wait a minute from the time you want to enter the trade. Yeah, maybe, Jay. Yeah. I re-entered to that short. So, I don't know. How's it gonna go? My original... Oh, you don't see it. Sorry. My original TP was at 45.50. I'm gonna put it to 46. Here it is. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but just in case, I'm putting this to break even. Looking for that 5-minute demand zone down there. Oh, definitely BC drums. We do. Everybody has a lot in common in trading. That is for sure. Exactly. We just need to keep pushing. And that's why I'm saying, if you feel the passion for trading, just don't give up. And we're gonna pick the winner, by the way, in a few minutes. ! Cash. Because there's a giveaway sponsored by Geldragan again for the 4th time now, or I don't even know how many times. So ! Cash, because we're gonna pick the winner in a few minutes. Okay. Jay, I can't do it. The 10-second chart, it would definitely kill my nerves 100%. But if you can trade on the 10-second, 15-second, 30-second chart, guys, I salute you. With all my respect and no troll, I salute everybody who can trade below the 1-minute chart. That would totally kill my nerves at 100%. I just can't do it. Trading Star, what's happening? Hey, good to see you. Doing good, doing good. Got the short on my new Apex. Nice, let's go. Well, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, the London Open will show us something, hopefully. Paul, hey, good morning. Paul, I forgot to answer to you on Discord, but I will get back to you. Actually, I can answer to you right now because you were asking. It's not a huge super secret. Let me just log in here. Yeah, so what you were asking about Matt stuff, his system. I think he has the mentorship for $20, so I think it's quite a good price. Obviously, he's using his own trading platform or indicators. I think he's a very good guy, so why not? You can try it out. I think there's a lot to learn from him. I have all positive things about Matt, so. The dump, yeah, seemed to be like, yeah. Yesterday was my best trading day. 7K so far. This sell, Jesus. So Paul, I would say again, that I think he's a straight up guy. $20 for a you know, mentorship or being in the club. Like, they really share a lot of information, I guess. I don't know. And as the platform, I don't know anything about the platform. I don't know anyone who is constantly working with that system. But, you know, if they have a free trial, why not? Because I think they have a free trial. So it helps with entry levels. So I just don't, I can't do that. I can't do the seconds chart. Genuine traders. Can you tell me some genuine traders? Well, it's not a mentorship. My co-host at MyFundedFutures, Matt, he has a, not mentorship, but membership, I would say so, for $20, where he shares his advices and stuff. So it's not like a direct mentorship, but for $20, I think, you know, for $20 nowadays, especially when you compare it to the price of evaluation accounts, that is like not a big deal. So re-enter. All right, be careful. Only one more green day to get a payout on to my accounts, but today selling less than 1,000 before block. Oh my gosh, don't worry. Andy B, what you need to do is just, you know, sit back, relax now, and don't do anything. Just, you know, gotta step back a little bit. That's what you need to do. And maybe look back what you did wrong. And maybe if you still feel the urge to trade, but just get another evaluation account and continue there, you know. Least estimator. Hello. The giveaway, sorry. Least estimator. The giveaway is going to be in a few minutes. I promise you something, least estimator, so you can go to sleep. If you win the giveaway, I'm going to shout out your name on Twitter. And I'm going to put the giveaway prize away for you. Okay, let's just, by the way, close the entries, okay? We have 84 people in the giveaway. And we're going to close it in 5 seconds, okay? So least estimator, that is a promise because I know you're here all the time. I'm going to do a shout out. Go to sleep, okay? And if you win, exclamation mark cash, just type it in. Type it to the chat, exclamation mark cash. Just like Paul did, Green did there. There you go. What? What is going on, Natasha? +8? Jesus. If you haven't entered already, I'm going to count down from 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 9, 7, 5, 6, 9, 9, 9, 9, 7, 8, 9, 6. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. 6, 5, 4, 3. Look at that. Are we going down here? TP is gonna be hit. Come on, I need the money. Oh my god. Okay, closing down. In. Real close. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Closing it now. Okay. Okay, covering up the chat. I don't see anything now. So if you did not enter, I'm sorry. It's too late now. Okay. The winner of the $50 cash giveaway, sponsored by Gelder again. It's hard to say sometimes. Super nice gentleman. The winner is gonna be the one and only, the only one, the best trader, OG viewer, is no other than GMAC. Congratulations for the win. GMAC. We just had the London Open right here. GMAC, make yourself known. Congratulations if the music taste is fire. If GMAC is here, make yourself known. And okay, he's here. All right, GMAC, congratulations. Now, the way we used to do it. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, what a promo. The way we used to do this is that if you have PayPal, that is awesome. I can send it to you in PayPal, or I can send it to you in Revolut or Wise. Maybe crypto, but I don't have anything on crypto right now, so you have to wait until the end of the day for me to be able to send it in crypto. Here's my email. I'm typing it in. Just a second. And please send me your PayPal email or Revolut tag or Wise tag or QR code. That's the simplest way, and I can make it happen instantly. Okay. And that's the way to do it. Absolutely no problem, GMAC. If you want crypto, it's super hard for me to do right now, so you might have to wait maybe until next London session, because I have absolutely nothing on crypto. I have to re-register and redo my KYC because it's been expired. I only have a few bucks with it in Ethereum, so it's gonna take a bit of a time, and I really don't want to do that. But if you have anyone's PayPal, in maybe friend or family or Revolut or Wise, that's the fastest way for me to do it. But obviously, if you need crypto, I will try my best, but it's not gonna happen that fast. But we'll do it. Obviously, we'll do it. Try FTMO free. Oh yeah, FTMO has free trial, by the way. What the heck is going on with this trade? Oh man, this was what? This is crazy. Almost at the TP, down at the zone. What a bummer. Well, anyway. Let me read the chat. Sorry if I missed anyone. I don't want to scroll back up now, so I'm just gonna read from here. Yeah, it's Geldragan. He is super nice. It's like the fourth time in a few days. Hey Yamil, what's up? Training with the ghosts again, up 400. Nice. You have to walk away. Yeah, $400, Yamil. Keep the feeling and walk away. Natasha, I oh my god, 15K. Nice job there. 15K. Oh my god. Yeah, it could be the case. Hopefully, Martin. Art, hey, good to see you. You're losing your losing mind. Exactly. Yeah, Troy. It's almost there. Natasha, I am so happy for you. That is super awesome, dude. I mean, 0 to hero. That is just super awesome. That's a real success story right there. I love it. I just love this. Come on. We need the money. We need the money. Let's make some money. I need that level to be broken. That's why we love trading. If you know, once you catch the drift, trading can actually change lives in a positive way. You know, once you find your edge, once you have that aha moment, which can take for maybe even a few days or who knows, but once you get it, it can really change a lot. You know what? Should I close some of this? I just don't like this here. Okay, I had to close some of this just to make sure. I closed down 3 micros, putting this to break even. So already swimming in profits. Let's go. Funded account, baby. Come on, I want to see that break. I want to get to the zone. I love my zones. I love it. I'm gonna say like what ICT said. You know, I was the one created these zones. I coded the market for these zones. These zones are my children. I coded the market. These zones are mine. Natasha, I am so happy for you. I can feel you there. Congratulations for all the profit. Oh my god. Yeah. Now she's gonna wrap it up to pink. Top 5, another ghost. But you have to go through the shit. Oh, you have to go. Yeah. Once you before you catch the drift, you have to go through a big shitstorm to reach that. Yeah, so I took some profits. At least I secured some of it, so it's just down to 2 micros. I'm okay with it. Kind of curious if we reach the zone or not. Natasha, oh my gosh. And this is why it's such a huge deal, especially for you. Wow. Asia low, I would say 22,006. But the low hanging fruit would be this zone, which I like very much. That's where I want to get out first. Lizelle, hey, good to see you, Lizelle. Lizelle, I hope you're printing money. Let's go, Natasha. That is so awesome. Nice, nice. Yeah, Emil. We are. Well, Natasha, you know, and everybody, even by just watching this stream, I'm super grateful for everybody who joined. And by the way, I know that it's a hard thing to get to those profits, and I am so grateful that I could share my thoughts here on the stream, and I can share all the journey since I've been through since 2022 when I first 2022 when I first started to trade on stream. It was quite a bit of a journey until now. So I think we will continue to thrive, and you know, we should grow as a team, as a community. I'm super happy, and again, huge thanks and gratefulness for all of you guys who were supporting the channel by using my code. Without that, I couldn't be here full time on YouTube. I would be still trading, but maybe not all this much on the channel. And I am very grateful for you guys, everybody, even those who are just watching the stream, everybody. And that's why I love to be here. I am very blessed to be able to do what I like and here with great people. I just needed to say that because, you know, you have to be grateful every once in a while. And I am always, every day. Let's see if this level is going to get hit or not. Thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you. Oh, that means a lot. That means a lot. Your code, should I listen to yesterday? Hey, don't worry about it, Yamil. It's fine. We are family, you know. Like in Fast and Furious, family. You know, we're family. We should do that meetup, you know, with anyone who's available to meet in person. You know, we should do that. Oh my God, we are standing here hard as a rock, waiting for our TP to get hit. I'm just gonna close it manually, okay? Come on, TP. Let's go. You know what comes right now. You know.
Tell you something. Earlier in the session, I was struggling big time. I couldn't even get out of my own way. Then out of nowhere, this sensational feeling took over me, and I just couldn't stop winning. It was incredible. I was rock hard.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock, our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountains.
Rock hard.
Your potential to conquer challenges. This feeling is a testament to your dedication and skills. One that can drive you to push your limits and achieve greatness. Embrace these moments.
Embrace these moments.
For they represent the exhilaration of being in complete control. Unleashing your full potential and achieving your gaming dream.
All right. I'm not going to torture you. Okay. Rock hard. You know. Standing still. Rock hard. Shaking the windows. All right. That wasn't a good trade. That was a good trade. Yeah. D-Pain, welcome to the channel. First time here. Welcome. We love first timers here. Hey, I see the TP just now. Can you give me a breakdown? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. D-Pain. To the tippity top. Exactly. So just a second. I'm going to break it down. Okay, who was the winner? The winner was GMAC. Okay, GMAC. Can you confirm to me that the first two letters of your email is K and A. Okay, K and A. There's a K as Krypton and A as America. Okay, that's all I need because I can start to send it right now. So let's do a quick breakdown of this trade. Okay. If you're coming this summer in Croatia, we can. Oh, definitely. I want to go to Croatia throughout the summer. Definitely. That's 100%. I want to go to Croatia. KA. All right, GMAC. Thank you. I'm going to send it right away. Let me do the quick breakdown and I'm going to send the money in a second. So what happened really here is that we had a zone on the 1 minute chart and relative equal highs. So we had relative equal highs during the Asia session here and here, but that was not the big point. This one created the Asia high at 117 with the bearish order block high right there. So this was a perfect textbook bearish order block. Why does it matter? Because price took that level out and it was a little bit scary earlier, and I closed my trade, then re-entered again as soon as I saw it going back down again. So anyway, I'm still in profit, but we swept that high. And so I was watching another zone, by the way, because you know I'm all over into the zones. There's a bullish order block here, not a perfect one, that's true, but I was like, okay, this strong push here that shifted structure throughout the Asia session and created this bearish push before, that could be very, very good. And we have the Asia low as well. So I was just trying to anticipate that price should go down there. And from after that, I mean, we had the initial entry, a classic ICT 2022 setup happening in this gap. So I got chickened out. So I closed the trade here. And then I re-entered here, and then I was holding it all the way down there to the zone. And basically that was the idea behind the trade. And I know it sounds like a little bit too fast or crazy, but I'm going to talk more about the zones anyway. So let me just give me a second. I have to I'm gonna have to check which debit card I have with at least $50 on it. Let me see. Okay, I think I know which one's gonna be. Okay, just needed to check. All right, logging into PayPal. Logging into PayPal and sending it to email. Awesome. USD giveaway. All right. All right. I just sent it. It has been sent. Yeah. Okay. It's done. It's done. So, GMAC, it has been sent. So you should have it because I have the confirmation. Have a beer and relax. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. I shit myself when SMT actually worked. You got it. Awesome, awesome, GMAC. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Galgraden. Again. He's the man. I'm just the middleman. You're welcome, D-Pain. Absolutely. Way up at the tip of the top, but only halfway up, you know, as Dr. D would say. BC Drums, your first TP is 36. Oh, there you go. First TP, BC Drums. Leg day, oh my god, don't tell me. Leg day. We're going through the zone. I think next stop is gonna be Asia Low. Let's go, BC Drums. Congratulations on the TP there. Good job. Wow. We are having a great time. Easy money, super easy, you know. I don't know what's the big deal about this. It's just super easy. You just have to push the button. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what's all the fuss around this. You just have to push the sell button, and that's how easy it is. I'm gonna start streaming like you. Well, the good thing, JT, is we can all do streaming. And that's a good way to build up a good community. I mean, I love streaming. I was actually, you know, back in 2018 and 2019, for like a short 2 years, I was also streaming on Twitch. You guys wouldn't believe it, but I was also streaming on Twitch in 2018 and 19, but I was gaming. And guess what I was playing? You can see behind me. I was playing PUBG and Counter-Strike most of the time. So I was a gamer streamer. Not because of the money, by the way, so I wasn't making any money about that. I just love the community. I love to talk to people, and we had some good people there as well. And I was still, of course, working on a full-time job. And so I was streaming. And not just PUBG and Counter-Strike, I was also streaming GTA roleplay. So, actually, I enjoyed role-playing very much on GTA. We had such a good time. I mean, that was awesome. PUBG superior. I mean, I'm not a super PUBG player, and by today I forgot to play most of the game, but yeah, back in the days, well, in 2 years, I've put in almost 5,000 hours in PUBG. Yeah, we should. We should. Do we have those? Yeah, it's still, Twitch still has that videos. It's still on. I still have my Twitch account, but it's not under my name. But I mean, it's not the same name. It's not Tom Sabo, but yeah, that Twitch account is still there. We still have some clips. My favorite. I was actually enjoying to play GTA very much. I was having a character called Yuri, and it was simple for me to play that because I have an accent, and I was playing the Russian immigrant named Yuri in Los Santos, and but I wasn't in for the money, you know, in GTA, you know, to make like to grind up with all the fancy cars and stuff. I was just, I'm not a PUBG pro, JT. I'm not. I'm done. Despite all those hours, JT, I suck at playing PUBG. Just saying. You should not find that. You should not find that. Vice City, yeah, I played that too. Steady Gaming. No. No, it's not me. It's not me. Play during Red Day, yeah. Mr. Proper, hello. Hey. Oh my gosh, if I think about it, it was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was streaming on Twitch. Wow. So I always liked streaming. Obviously, streaming my trades are totally different. Look at that. Asia low swept. Asia low just swept. Wow. Yeah, it's something like that, Yamil. Oh, Halo. I wasn't playing Halo, so I not that I think it's a bad game, by the way. I just wasn't. I was not really into Halo. Yeah. Casual 100 points? Come on, JD. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. You guys are killing it. I stream at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard every day, so I stream at the London session before the London Open. I mean, from 2 a.m. and I also stream on the New York Open, so a few minutes before the stock exchange opens. So usually a few minutes before 9:30, and I hang around here until around 11 or a few minutes after 11 Eastern Standard. And then I go to MyFunded TV. I mean, for this month at least. I'm on MyFunded TV. This is my 3rd week on MyFunded TV. Actually, almost my 4th week on MyFunded TV, and but 3rd. And so I'm there from 11:30 until 12:30 on MyFunded TV. I don't know, Martin. Maybe a reversal, but I don't have a target on the upside. That's the thing. I mean, let me check it again. Hold on. We might have a target. Look at this. We have a zone. Oh wow! Look at that. That's a zone. That's a valid zone. That's actually a picture perfect zone up there. Whoa! How did I not see this? I have to give a different color to this. That's a picture perfect 15-minute supply zone up there. Maybe not the most perfect one, but that's a 15-minute supply zone, and higher we have a CB. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, NQ can really be crazy. I know, Yamil. Helldiver Keto. I heard about that. Helldiver. I said Keto instead of 2. Helldiver 2. Yeah. In Hungarian, 2 is Keto. That's how we say 2. Keto. You probably bounce before it goes down another 100 points. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we called it. JT was also calling it. BC, congratulations for you too, man. You were holding it like... So nice. Lou pissed you off with the code. Oh, sorry to hear that. How much they are paying you, if you don't mind? They didn't pay me anything, and there's no exact. There is no agreement on my payment as of yet. All I've been told, I mean, there were some numbers that we talked on the phone. Nothing has been still written, so you know, nothing. No problem with that. I still love to be there, but you know, obviously by the end of the month we are gonna get back to it with Luke, I guess, and with the others. of what they think of my performance in my funded TV, because I think that's where this thing is going. So they want to see me, how I perform there, how the community likes me there, what kind of values can I provide in my funded TV. I love to be there. I think it's a great community, and I guess in real numbers I'm gonna be able to talk with them by the end of the month, and that's all I know for now. Exactly, Emil. Yeah. What is the picture perfect zone? Oh yeah. So for example, let's take this one, okay? Because this is a real nice one, and I'm gonna show you another one, okay? Another one from yesterday and today. I'm just gonna show this on the 15-minute, but you can find similar ones even on the 1-minute chart, okay? SM5K. Yeah, I don't know how much I will be able to negotiate with them, and I guess they still want to see how the rest of the month goes. So as for a bearish order block, and I'm really going to explain it in a nutshell. Thank you, Cashel. So if we're looking for a bearish order block or zone, I call them the same. So for me, it's not just an order block, it's basically a supply zone. So a bearish order block is a supply zone. A bullish order block is a demand zone. Now in this case, for a supply zone to or bearish order block to be valid, it needs to push into, let me get this off here. It needs to push into some sort of liquidity, the bullish candles. It can be just the wick, it can be the body and the wick, whatever. It needs to push into liquidity. In this case, the liquidity was this fair value gap, right? This was the liquidity. This one. We had this bearish push, bearish sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So that's a nice liquidity. Also, we picked relative equal highs. So this bullish candle pushed here, and then bearish reversal. The bearish reversal needs to be strong candles, like strong down close candles in this case. It's very important that the first bearish candle after the bullish push, the first bearish candle cannot trade higher. It's very important. Cannot trade higher than the previous high of the bullish candle, right? So the highest point of this candle cannot be higher than the previous bullish candle, okay? So now it's pushing lower. We have to have a market structure shift here. And we have multiple structure shifts here, as you can see. It's okay if you just have one. I'm just saying we had multiple structure shifts. Boom. And guess what? We had another market structure shift down here. So multiple market structure shifts. And this makes this zone, and I count the supply zone from the body of the candle. The entry point of the supply zone is the body of the candle, but the highest point is the top wick. So that's how I do it. Obviously, everybody does this differently. ICT also was saying in one of his lectures that if we're talking about order blocks, then the real place where the order block starts is the body of the candle. Obviously, you can use the wicks if you prefer an early exit or early target, but the body of the candle is the real thing. So as the entry of my zone, I use always the body, and the highest point I use the highest wick, because that was the highest point as it dug into liquidity. Okay, so that makes these two bullish candles my supply zone. And so it's the same thing if you're looking for the opposite. For example, let me go to the left here. Look at this. Wow, yesterday market open. You can see it on the 15-minute candle and also the 5-minute candles as well. Look at what happened. Liquidity has been taken on this fair value gap, and there was a tiny fair value gap here as well on the 5-minute. It's better to be seen. Boom. Bearish candle took liquidity, strong push at the market open, market structure shift, and guess what happened later in the Asia session. Boom. Price returned back into the zone. This is a demand zone right here. Textbook, by the way. This is a textbook demand zone. It doesn't get any better than this. This is 10 by 10. This 10 out of 10. Okay. So I'm sorry I wasn't reading chat. Let me clean the chart here. I hope that this helped to explain what I'm looking for. And so I have this zone right now. 15-minute supply zone. I'm not saying that it's 100% we're going there, but once we see a nice market structure shift, for example here, look at that ICT 2022 entry, boom, you have your entry. I'm not gonna take this because I just made a good profit. That's your entry, targeting the entry level of the supply zone. This is it. If you guys want to take it, it's up to you. This is a very good entry. I should say textbook. Liquidity swept, market structure shift, fair value gap, boom, target is the zone. That's it. I'm not calling this out. I mean, I'm not entering this officially, but I would be very curious to see how this one will go. Okay. Is this going to go back to the zone? Obviously, if we have a trending day, then most likely you're not going to have a trade. It's very hard to have this kind of trades when the market is trending like hell. You know, when the NQ drops like 500 points or goes up 500, 1,000 points, whatever, you know. Most likely you're not going to be able to trade these setups, because these kind of setups mostly occurring when the market is well, ranging on the 1 hour or 4 hour charts. You're going to see more of these setups, which are very good. Anyway, I am so behind by the chat. Let me just scroll up there and try to read what I can. I'm going to be real quick. Yeah. 60K is what a teacher makes in Texas. Wow. Here, a teacher makes in Hungary $12,000, JT. So JT, I'm saying this to you. A teacher in elementary school. My fiance, she is a teacher in elementary school, and she has a lot of extra hours because she puts in extra hours. She takes extra shifts with other classes, and that's how she makes $1,200 in a month. Booyah. As a teacher in Hungary, $1,200 with extra hours. Okay, let that sink in. How much money teachers are making in our country, or in my country. $15K in a drop down. Yeah. The golden voice, yeah. You start the music and they collapse. You walk across their chest and make the man switch. Yeah, maybe. But they need to pay you for your time, minimum 3K. I don't know, Yamil. So as I said, I would tell you guys if a final deal is gonna be made, I'm happy to share it with you. Although I'm not, I don't know. I mean, I can share it, but there's no final thing right now. I'm just doing my part, and that's it. I'm just doing my part. And I guess that's why they are also curious about from the community, like how the hosts are doing. So I have a feeling that at the end of the month, it's most likely based on viewer reflections, like how the hosts are doing, how people like the hosts, and I know that other streamers are trying to be there as hosts as well. So I guess I can consider myself lucky, at least for the fact that I managed to get more engagement with the community. But I know for the fact that more people are trying to get there as a host. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it almost like a unicorn. Yeah, exactly. I'm just using the zone as targets, basically. My renewal date was 11th of June with take profit. When I see the dashboard, I see a trade with 20k and normal. The account is blown with that reversal on my account. Oh wow, I don't know, Yonix. I wish I could tell you. See a trade with 20k. I have no explanation. I think their dashboard is pretty much glitched out most of the time. It's just not updating correctly, in my opinion. $12k here would pay for taxes and a house. Yeah, exactly. That's why. Yeah, so what is the normal salary? $900 to $1,000. As I used to say, there are people working in 12-hour shifts in factories. So if you work 12 hours in effect as a factory worker without a higher degree of education, like basic work, you know, nothing special, 12-hour shifts in a factory, then you make anywhere between $900 to $1,000. 900, 1,000, yeah. I would say, okay, let's go with $1,000, but you have to go with 12-hour shifts. There you go, Natasha. A teacher there makes 8K. My fiance, she makes $1,200 and she's going for extra hours and taking extra work at the job. Do they pay you for being there? No, I don't. I did not receive any payments yet. Obviously, they told me there will be money involved, but if you're asking about my funded futures, but it will be discussed later. If they do, Tom is going to take 800. Well, I don't know how much they are we gonna agree on the final note, but so you make 1K a month grinding. Exactly, JT. You make $1,000 in a factory, so without educational degree or anything extra stuff, as just a basic factory worker working with your bare two hands in 12-hour shifts, you make $1,000 in a month. No. 800 for the month. You know, we're talking about monthly salary, Edgar, as monthly. Not that 800 for the show would be wow. That would be that would be wow. Yeah. So, you know, when I take a payout for example, today I'm expecting another $1,052 from Funded Futures Network. I'm saying I'm not just me, we are all blessed, extremely blessed to be able to trade these markets and make money from the comfort of our homes, to be able to do what we love, you know. I'd go lower. Demand zone is so good. I don't know. I mean, it swept the lows. I think the move should have been. I mean, maybe the market is going to wait for the 4 a.m. pre-market open. You know. Entering once the 5-minute inverses. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. So as I said, I think we should be getting back at least somewhere near to the midnight open, so up to the 80s. But if we drop lower, well, we have some levels there as well. We have another zone, by the way, but this is not like a nice one here. There's only a small gap here on the 5-minute, and this is also a demand zone from yesterday AM session, but I just don't like it that much. And we have another one down there, but obviously you have to take to the big picture time and price, you know. My funded futures is quite difficult. It's not difficult. It's just like, I mean, I was also thinking the same as well, MB Trader. I was having like some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a curse. Like, oh my God, why it's so hard to get the funded account? Why it's so hard to get a payout? But I think it was just in my head. The problem is, I think for many of us, is that maybe the scaling rule, or maybe that, for example, on the starter account, you can start with 10 micro or 1 mini. Well, I don't know. I mean, 800 would be a lot. I think that would be a lot for a show. So, okay, let's look at this. Excuse me, I'm yawning here, but I was up in the Asia session. 35 points to go back to the zone. So, it with P, I would like to say that wait for the 4 AM pre-market open. If you want to make sure what the move is going to be. $100 show, then no less. $100 for a show? Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's the standard here. Obviously, I'm in the dark. Funded Futures Network, I can do everyday payouts above the buffer. Not every day, because there is a 40% consistency rule above the buffer. So that means, as an example, if you make $400 on your first day above the buffer, that's going to be your 40%, which means you have to push it until $1,000. Okay, and if you make on the next day you make $600, then on your third day you're gonna have to make $200. How much? No. So $600 is gonna be your, oh sorry, 40%. Yeah, 40%. Okay, then it's fine. So if you make $600 on the next day, then obviously you still have to trade on your third day. So whatever you do, again, the minimum trading payout cycle at Funded Futures Network is going to be 3 days. That's the fastest cycle that you can get. But the good news is, once you close down the trade, the dashboard is super fast. It updates live. So when you close down the trade, on the website, the dashboard is instantly updating. And once it's updated, you can request the payout right after you close down the trade. So you don't have to wait for the midnight reset or until the next day or whatever. So as soon as the trade closes down, you can just request a withdrawal. Dexter Battle, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. So 3 days is good, you know. Guess my trading loss size, which I used to make for my loss size is fixed. Yeah, it depends on how much you risk. Yeah. Ron is YOLO scalping. Want to get that? Yeah, Apex is 1 day pass, everybody, and still 80% down. Yeah, I would wait for the 4 AM pre-market open to see if there's going to be any major reaction or not. We're going to need the video from Ron. Yeah, let's see. As I said, I do think that we are slowly going back up there. I was just not in the mood to mess up this really nice trade if by some unfortunate reason it would go to a stop loss. So yeah, 80% off, 150 and 300k as well. So the big accounts are in a very good price right now with Apex. So obviously there's a lot of good things going on. Take Profit Trader still has the no activation fee promo. MyFundedFutures has the buy one get one for free promo, basically, which works as like you get a 6% discount from any kind of account. And then if you pass the evaluation account, you're going to get an extra evaluation account for free after passing the first one. Okay, so that's awesome, I think. A free evaluation account. Let it be a starter plus, expert. Okay, I think it's an awesome deal. Oh, wow, look at that. And Apex, Bulenox is down 83%. Funded Futures Network has the biggest sale again. DAYTRADERS, I think it's still 90% or something like that. I don't know. I just got funded again with DAYTRADERS, so hopefully I can get another payout soon. So yeah. Poco, hello. Are you naming order blocks demand? Yeah. I think ICT concepts mods are a joke. Not asking you to change anything. Because Forrest from MyFundedFutures, I know he thinks ICT concepts are a joke. Not asking you to change anything, Mr. Just Wondering. Yeah, I mean, I have no debate with anyone. So I know a lot of people saying that ICT concepts are a joke. And, you know, sometimes I do have some controversial feelings towards ICT myself, but I do thank a lot of, I do respect the man for all his lectures and YouTube videos. But I say this, and I would even debate with Michael Huddleston himself about this, that order blocks are basically supply and demand zones. That is it. He basically renamed the supply and demand zones to order blocks. If you go way back and try to find some real old educational stuff online about supply and demand zones, you're going to realize that that's basically what ICT renamed as order blocks. And now everybody is using the name order block. And I know some of you guys might be angry on this one, that why I say this, or might be laughing at this. But I did my research, and ICT just renamed supply and demand to order block. That's what he did. Just like the gap theory, that's what it was called in the 80s, the gap theory. So the breaker blocks, so the unicorn setup, the 2022 entry model that he's naming 2022 entry, was already used in the 80s. It was called gap theory, as traders were using the gap fills to enter a trade in the direction of the liquidity. And I have somewhere some scans of a book from 89 or 90, I don't know, that explains exactly the 2022 YouTube entry model. And again, no disrespect to ICT, but he basically renamed some of the concepts. I'm not saying all the concepts are renamed, but some of them are definitely rebranded, renamed concepts. And I say that with all my respect as a teacher. I mean, towards him as a teacher, because I think he's a good teacher. But that's it. So I didn't want to offend anyone with this. This is my opinion. Let me read the chat. Okay, about 20. How many funded futures network accounts do you have? Only one. Only one. Let me show you this. One. I had two, but I blown up one because I was an idiot, and it was like last month. I currently have two new evaluations with the promo that they're having. Let me show you this. This account. I started this account last month. I don't know what's going on with this account, but look at this. I keep winning on this. This account is it started from 52,000. So this is the so-called real funded account, not real, but so once you receive the funded account, the starting balance is going to start with $52,000 on the 50K. So these profits here are all made above the $2,000. This is above the safety net. Everything here is above the safety net. This is from May, and this is from June. And so far there is no red days. So as you can see, 200, 300, 200, 100, 400, 200, 300, almost 500 yesterday. And last month, 300, 400, 400, 100, 300, 500. These are the profit targets that I go with. And you guys don't see the whole picture here, but there is one payout here, 2, 3, there's 4. You guys don't see it now. And there's going to be a 5th payout happening today. So I made at least $5,000, actually more, from this one single Funded Futures network account. Payouts every 3 days if you want it. So I'm quite happy about it, by the way. SMT again. All right. Exactly, Tom G. Lots of different ways to make money in the markets. That's the beauty. Exactly. I 100% say the same. There's so if you can make money just with a single trend line. You don't even have to put all these lines and zones. Just with a single trend line, you can make money. At the end of the day, it comes down to risk management, and that is it. Nothing more. Just risk management. That's it. Just with a single trend line, or a single exponential, or whatever. Just a simple moving average if you want to make money. Can you still get an extra account if you already have 3 accounts with them? I have 2 now. Yeah, so the promo works like if you go to my YouTube, hold on, let me show you guys the post here, because I put out every detail. If you go to my posts on YouTube and if you extend it, here's the details about this. So 1 free account per person at a time. If you want to redeem this promo again, make sure your previous free accounts has been canceled before submitting a new receipt. Okay, here comes the important part. If you purchase multiple accounts during the buy one get one for free sale, save your receipts. Now that is important. Save your receipts. Once your first free account is passed or canceled, aka blown up or whatever, you can claim another using a different receipt from the BOGO sale. Now what does that mean? For example, if you buy multiple accounts right now and the sale is up until Friday, and for example next week you blow up your account and you email support that, hey, I bought this account, you keep the receipt obviously, you email them that I bought these account during the sale, then they are going to issue the free account next week as well. So even if you buy multiple accounts, I hope I can explain it. So you can buy multiple accounts and you can have multiple free accounts even next week after the sale, once the promo ends. You just have to send them the receipts and you're gonna get a free account all the time. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm meaning to say. So you can have a nice cycle with 2 accounts if you stack up more accounts now during the sale, which is ending at June 20. That's it. So no activation fee and all that such. Anyway, that's how it goes. We are number one, Yamil. $1,900, 691.59. That is actually, yeah. That is. Oh my God, I have to read the number. I can't even write your name. I just see how trash Rhythmic on NinjaTrader. Yeah, Rhythmic. I mean, TradeAway has issues. Rhythmic has issues. Oh, we have the market open, by the way. Rhythmic has issues. TradeAway. Now DXFeed just shit the bed today with MyFundedFutures. So even DXFeed, it was super stable all the way, and now I'm just unable to log into my MyFundedFutures accounts because DXFeed has an issue. It's not their fault, obviously. It's a different data provider, but still. In recent talks, he was crazy. Oh, it's cursing you out. No way. I spent the last 4 years following every single furu with my hard-earned money. Zero strategies are perfect. There is only one way: risk management. Exactly, part trader. As I said, at the end of the day, there is one thing. There's only one. And this is what Mark Douglas says in the book as well. There is one thing you can control in this. Is only risk management, nothing else. All we can do here, and that's what we're doing, is take an educated guess. This is exactly the words that he was using in his book and in his workshops. All we are doing right now is taking an educated guess, even if you're just taking a trend line or using ICT concepts or bull flags, bear flags, whatever you do. You're just taking an educated guess. Let that sink in. And the rest of it is just risk management. Sabo blocks. Yeah, we should use that. Oh my God, I have to scroll with the chat. The Dr. Shuttle and Dr. Shuttle Show, aka Gabriel. Hey, good to see you. DXFeed is okay. Let me try to log in again. Okay, let me try to log in. I hope they fixed it. DXFeed is forever. Let's go. I see they also rename imbalances to fair value gap. Exactly, Dexter. So the old book was talking about fair value gaps as imbalances, but also not fair value gaps, but it was being mentioned as gaps or imbalances. Yeah, price imbalance. I mean, yeah, same thing. Oh, I've been connected finally to MyFundedFutures. Connection has been reestablished. Thank you so much. MyFundedFutures is awesome. Awesome, awesome. So where is the zone? I'm just trying to understand where this one might go. Anyway. Why you don't trade Tuesday? I trade Tuesday. Thank you, part trader. Thank you. I trade. I had a nice short. So I'm just gonna actually maybe focus on the New York session, maybe. This is I'm using starter account because I trade small size, and so I'm okay with the starter accounts for now. Oh, you mean the account that I was showing? That was a Funded Futures Network standard. Sorry, standard. Sorry, yeah, Ron. Sorry. Let's see. Standard account. Yeah. Standard. Yeah, NASDAQ is definitely going crazy sometimes. Yeah, payouts will come and go. Payouts are always happening, just, you know. Thank you. Maybe Asia High. As I said, we have this zone around midnight. When do you get moved to live? I think you after $8,000 or $10,000 in withdrawals, they're moving you to a live account. I think it's 8 or 10K, something like that. They moving you to live. I don't know what happens when, for example, I would blow up my account before I'm getting my final 1K withdrawal, for example. Can I restart on a new simulated funded account? Is that something I can do? Or, I don't know. 5 payouts in 5 weeks? Let's go, PC Drums. That's awesome. Studying every day. Yeah, studying and chart time and discipline. Tuesday. I don't know. I think those were the days, Bowser, when I was waiting for the payout. Now I get it. Sorry. I think those were the days when I was waiting for the payout. You know, I requested the payout and I was waiting next day in the New York session to have it deducted from the account, and that's how it happened. It just got to be on a Tuesday all the time. 4 a.m. open dumping again. Yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah. I know. I'm just super slow on the chat. Profile picture of Natasha. Let me check it. Let me check your profile picture. Yeah, I see that. That is crazy. Crazy numbers. Wow. Super awesome, by the way. Congratulations. $19,691. That is crazy. You know, there's something in the numbers all the time. Mirovsky, hello. Yeah, so those were the days when I was waiting for the transfer and I was not trading on the account. Funded Futures is straight to funded or eval. Evaluation account after 8 or 10K withdrawal from the simulated account, I think you're gonna be moved to a live account. So it's not that simple, Poco. So with Funded Futures Network, there is actually 2 phases. So it's not a 1 phase. Everybody is screaming now, oh no, 2 phase, that's not good, that's a scam. No, actually, it's not a big deal. First phase is the evaluation account. You have to make $3,000. Second phase, you have to reach the safety net. The safety net is $2,000. Okay, just like every other prop firm, like most of these prop firms. Safety net is the second phase. Once you reach the $2,000 on the 50K, you're going to receive a third account, and the third account is going to be a static account, and the balance is going to start at $52,000. And anything you make on that static account above that $52,000 is basically yours, with an 80% profit split. 80% on the live account goes to 90/10. So 90% goes to you, but at first it's 80% goes to you. So it's basically you go through 3 accounts overall, but it's not a big deal. You're basically doing the same thing like on any other prop firm. I don't know why they have this 3-stage approach. I don't know, but it is what it is, and that's how you roll with them. Chart time, definitely, yeah. Just out of curiosity and lack of awareness, since it's my first day, do you ever do like an education on a chart markup session where maybe beginners? Yeah, I was thinking to do that actually, to upload some videos Oh my god, how many times I said that. If I would have $100 for every time I said that, I'm way behind my promises. I'm so embarrassed about this. I should be uploading more educational stuff because I really have so much to share. What can I say? I'll be working on it because I'm gonna get the new Discord rolling as well. I'm actually looking for 2 things right now. I'm looking for someone or multiple persons, not for totally free, obviously, but I still I need to look into the details as a moderator for the new upcoming Discord, which is gonna be free. I'm also looking for someone to helping me with video editing. I know I received multiple emails from you guys and from anonymous viewers sending me messages about video editing. I have right now so much raw material on my PC, vlogging videos, educational stuff, walks and talks videos about prop firms. I have lots of stuff being recorded on my new phone because that's why I bought the new phone as well. And I have so much stuff. I just don't have the time. I'm very bad in editing. For me to edit a video, it takes up my whole day because I suck in editing. I'm a dinosaur. I'm a boomer. I was growing up in the 90s. I have no freaking idea how this thing works. Actually, the biggest success I made with video editing was with CapCut because it's made for newbies like me, but I don't even know how to do that. So I have a vision of what kind of videos that I want to put out. I just don't have the time and the energy, and I should learn it, but I can't. So definitely need to upload some stuff. I'd like to see this going to the midnight level, by the way. How many folks addicted to the NQ and keep your ass with? Yeah, NQ can definitely do that with everybody. Yeah. Getting your activation credit. Yeah, me too, Bowser. I just got the new funded account and no activation credit. Last time, by the way, Bowser, it happened like the same way. I did not get the credit in the London session, and then later in the New York lunch hour or PM session, the credit just appeared. I guess somebody from support keeps adding the credits manually, or I don't know. That's what happened last time. Yeah, they should be doing that. They should be. Start working on 40%. Yeah. Hey Kwong, what up? You took the longs? Alright, be careful there. Rock hard content. We have to make rock hard content. Pass your top step. Congratulations. Can you copy trade 5 FUNDEDFutures network accounts simultaneously? I think you can, but there's one thing with FUNDEDFutures network. I think you cannot get. There is something with the withdrawals. I think even if you copy trade, you cannot withdraw more than $10,000 at one time across all the simulated funded accounts. So there is a cap there in the maximum available withdrawals in one withdrawal cycle. I mean, if you're copy trading multiple accounts and you request the same withdrawal with every account, the maximum is 10K, I think, or something like that. I have to go into the details. But, you know, it's okay. Yeah, you can copy trade. I think. I mean, I think you can, yeah. Funding Ticks that just relaunched. Seems like a solid prop firm. They made a lot of payouts over the past 2 or 3 years. So they were paying out traders as far as I heard and was reading about it. So I don't know much about them. Yeah, I don't know if they're a scam or not. I just know that they paid out lots of people. So otherwise, I really don't know. A lot of comparing them to TRADEIFY Growth and MyFundedFutures Starter. Maybe look into that. This is the copy trade funded futures starter accounts. I use Quantower because it has the built-in trade copier, so I like Quantower. If I may suggest, maybe it's worth setting up a calendar here for educational sessions. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Why not? We could do some backtesting streams with some educational stuff, and you know, everybody can add some extra there. Yes, Kwang. I like Quantower before TRADEIFY. Yes, definitely. TRADEIFY is cool too, but Quantower for me is. Maybe I'm gonna try ETS. Somebody was talking. I think it was, I don't know who was it, Trader Joe or someone else was recommending ETS. I'm gonna try that too. So far I was messing up my trades on TRADEIFY, so I just skipped it. Maybe because I was too much attached to Quantower. Who knows? Mo, hey there. You are doing great. We just had a great time. We had a great short trade. So since then, we're just having a great chat. Super great to have you back, Mo. I know, man. You were here. It's awesome to have you back on the chat. Quantower is better than ETS. Okay, thank you, Ekru. Yamil is gonna open up a futures preference. That could be a huge business there. I mean, I was just reading somewhere that you can actually open up a futures prop firm with like a few $1,000s. There are companies out there who are selling ready-made prop firms from the shelf, ready to go, with the back end, with everything, you know, payment system and everything, ready to go for a few $1,000s. So quite amazing. Oh my god, I have to change the banners with MyFundedFutures, I guess. All right. Project X. I don't know who's the owner of Project X. I mean, Topstep X rebranded Project X. I guess they're renting the platform, I think. Trader Joe, hello. What's happening? I think you were talking about ETS last time, that we should try ETS. Project X is a trading platform, you know, like Topstep X basically is Project X. Depends on which prop firm. For example, so as I said, that's a platform. That's not a Forex prop firm. It's just a platform like Quantower or you know. I don't know. I had the link somewhere. I can't find it now, BC Drums, but if you just Google like create a prop firm, then you will find or something like that. You will find some. I know I saved the link somewhere about a company who is selling prop firms from the shelf. Few $1,000s and you can get everything. You know, all you have to do is just find out the name and a logo, and that's it. Project X is now owned by Topstep. I didn't know that. I thought that they are renting that platform. Yeah, Trader Joe was saying ETS. Yeah. Anyway. Everybody, I think this is it for me. They're having shares. They not solely owner of Project X. That's the info. Okay, thank you. So thanks so much everybody for watching the stream. This was an awesome session. If you would like to support the channel, as always, I would highly appreciate if you know, just use the code, support the stream, and you know, I must say, if you don't have deals, the best ones, the best discounts, or you just want to have a good day, you want to have a better life, you want to have all the achievements secured in your life, all you need to do is go with the code TomSabo. Works at most of these prop firms, helps out the stream, and gives you luck for the day. Thank you. Sponsored by TomSabo Stream. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Some good deals are going on. Thank you for using the code if you consider it. Really helps a lot. Use it for resets, new purchases. And that's it. I'll be back for a New York session and MyFunded TV today. So hope to see you guys there before the stock exchange open. Okay. And that's it. God bless everybody. Definitely BC Drums. So God bless everybody, and I'll be back for the New York stream. Okay, cheers everyone.